Hey, welcome to Upper Body Core Burn. The idea of this video is to take it one time per week, mostly on Mondays, and each week you're going to add 2 reps. So today we're starting with 3 sets of 8 reps. Each time you do this video, you're going to add 2 reps as you start to build strength and endurance. The last 2 reps of every set should feel like a challenge. So if you feel like it's too easy, make sure you increase the weight. If you feel like it's too difficult and you have to drop the dumbbells in between your set, then go ahead and decrease the weight. Each week, adding 2 reps, increasing your endurance and your strength in the upper body and core. Let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. We're going to get started with hand walks. You're going to reach up overhead, fold forward to reach for your toes, walk all the way out into a plank, and then walk all the way back to your toes and slowly stand up. We have 4 more like that. Reach for your toes, walk out to plank, walk all the way back up, stand tall. 3 more, walk all the way out to plank, all the way back up, stand tall. 2 more like that. Fold forward, walk out, working on your core stabilization, working on your upper body strength. Fold back over, hold your plank now. From your plank, you're going to reach one arm straight forward, right back down, and switch. Holding your plank, we have 5 arm reaches. Each arm, you're thinking about driving your thumb up, stabilizing your hips. You can always drop down to your knees if you're really rocking those hips. We're thinking about warming up the core and the shoulders, so it's okay if you drop down to the knees. 5 each arm. Then you come back to that high plank, downward dog as you walk your hands back to your toes, tuck your chin as you slowly roll up. You're going to reach your arms forward and then start to reach your fingertips behind your back, nice and dynamic, rotating the shoulders, just starting to warm up those shoulders, getting them ready for this workout today. 1 more each side, and then we're going to turn this into a lunge, reach over the front knee, all the way back up. So for upper body today, we're going to be using the core to stabilize. We want to make sure we stretch out the entire side using your core, working on that reach, up and over, feeling the stretch all the way through the hip flexors, stepping forward and reaching. So this is week 1. We have 3 sets of 8 reps, and each week you're going to add 2 reps as you get more familiar with the exercises. 1 more on each side. Awesome. Now we're going to add in a twist for that core. Lunge back or twist over the front knee. Step all the way back up. Lunge back, twist over the front knee. Step back up. Warming up the body, starting to get that core temperature going. Reaching back behind you with your palm facing up. Your thumb leading the way so that you're also getting a little opening in the chest and the shoulder. Feeling that nice stretch. We have 1 more on each side. Awesome job. Okay, now stand tall. Big arm circles back, shaking it out. And big arm circles forward. And swinging your arms forward and back. So all you need today are a set of dumbbells or kettlebells. If you don't have any, you can always do this with resistance bands or body weight. But the dumbbells and kettlebells will definitely help you increase your strength and power here. All right, let's go ahead and get started with exercise number 1. We're going to get started on the ground. If you prefer to lay on a bench, you can always lay on a bench as well. You're going to get started with both dumbbells punching straight up towards the sky with your palms facing away. So the ends of the dumbbells are going to be squeezing together. And then more advanced variation is to bring both of your feet off the ground so that you have to use your core the whole time. 1 arm at a time, you're going to turn your palm in and punch up. So we have an alternating bench press here, getting a little bit of rotation, turning your palm in so you're getting a little bit of that angle. If you start to feel your back arch or you're feeling like your core is just taking a little bit too much, then you can bring your feet back to the ground or to the bench, wherever you are. We have 8 reps here. You can count your own reps or you can just stay with me. Here we go. 3, exhale up, 2, and 1. Now bring those dumbbells back to your chest as you sit up, and then we're going to come to stand. For this one, we're going to practice a balance. So see if you can balance on one leg. You can always drop the toes to the ground if you want to. We're doing a bicep curl and then punching straight up all the way back down. Here we go. We have 8 on one leg, all the way back down. Here we go. 6. Exhale, up. 5. All the way. Here we go. 4. Think about rotating those dumbbells. 3. Almost there. Last 2. Here we go. And 1. We don't get a break here. We're going to keep the arms going. We're just switching legs, working on that balance. Bicep curl, overhead press. All right, here we go. We have 8 on this side. So think about turning your palms to face your shoulders for the curl and then rotating out for that overhead press. Here we go. 5. Almost there. Strong core. You got this. 4. Here we go. Only one more exercise left in this set. 3. We're using our core in all of these exercises. 2. And last one. We bring it back to the ground. Here we go. Under control, either on a bench or on your back. We're going to hold a static glute bridge. Glutes up, dumbbells up. We're doing a skull crusher or a tricep press. So the elbows stay where they are. You're just going to bend your elbows, bringing the dumbbells by your ears, and then exhale to press up. Nice and controlled. Stabilizing the hips. We're only bending the elbows, bringing the dumbbells by the ears. Nice and controlled. Here we go. Let's get that going. Glute bridge hold and tricep press. Count your reps or stay with me. Remember, if you're moving on to week 2, 3, 4, you're adding 2 reps every time. Try to increase the weight as much as you can. Here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. Now we are working on a little bit of muscular endurance here. That means not much rest. So we're going back to the alternating bench press. Both dumbbells punching up. The ends are touching, so your palms are facing away. Your choice to bring your feet up if you can. And then we're alternating. Down, exhale up. Down, exhale up. So if this is your week 1, we have 8 reps. You stay with me. Here we go. Keep breathing. 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2 and 1. All right, so you should be feeling your core, your shoulders, everything working. Now I'm keeping the weights nice and light here, but if you're ready to increase the weight a little bit, go ahead and do so. We're going back to that single leg balance. Stick it, curl, shoulder press, all the way back down, working on your core to help you balance. And then we're getting the biceps and the shoulders here. Here we go. Keep breathing. Remember, exhale up all the way. We have 4 and up. Here we go. Control your way down. 3 and up. Stay focused. And 2. Remember, the arms don't get a rest here. Last 1. Control it down first. Switch legs. Find your focus, and then we keep it going. So you should be feeling those biceps, feeling those shoulders work. Here we go. Keep it up. Stay with me. Stay strong. We have 6. Count your reps if you need to. You can always pause as you need to, especially as you're adding reps. Here we go. 4. All the way down. And 3, the idea is to get stronger and more efficient at these exercises with each week. So as you add reps, you're really going to conquer these movements. 1 and down. Okay, glute bridge hold, tricep press. So let's get into position on the ground, or you can lay on a bench. In either case, the glute bridge is static. You're keeping the elbows where they are. Bend your elbows. Exhale up. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze those triceps. I want you to think about digging your heels into the ground. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your triceps. Here we go. Let's breathe. That's it. Count your reps so that you can see progress over time. You might be struggling with 8 reps right now, but when you see that you can do 18 reps, you're going to be feeling pretty badass. Here we go. 2 and 1. All right. Let's finish off set number 3. This is the last time with these exercises, so let's get it done. Legs up if you want to. Alternating bench press. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Remember, you're stabilizing the core. If there's any movement in your back, it means you might want to put those feet down, and maybe when you get to the 3rd set, you might need to do that, especially if you're lifting heavier weights. But this is a great way to make your core work while you're working the upper body. Here we go. Way to be functional and multitask. Biggest bang for your buck. Here we go. I like to be efficient and effective with my workouts. We have 1 more each arm. Here we go. Let's go ahead and relax. Remember, we're going to stand up last time with that balance. I know you probably want to drop those dumbbells, but we're going to be getting a break soon. We just have to finish these last 2 exercises. Find your balance. Here we go. We exhale for the curl and press all the way back down. Here we go. Curl and press all the way back down. We have 6. Focus on control. We have 5. It's not about speeding through the reps. It's about making your muscles control the movement. Here we go. Let's push it. Notice if you need to increase the weight at all. Take note for yourself so that you know next week how much weight you should try to push to. Here we go. 3. That's it. We're almost there. And 2. Last 1, and then we switch legs all the way back down. Find your balance, and let's push it all the way back up. Here we go. Exhale with the curl. Press. Take an extra breath in there if you need to. I'd rather you take it slow and controlled, and rather than using momentum. So let's stay focused. Here we go. Strong core, strong posture. That's it. 4. Here we go. If you're staying with me, I'm counting the reps for you. If not, count your own reps. Last 2. Last 1. And then final time with that glute bridge tricep press. Here we go. Let's take it down all the way. Hold that glute bridge, and let's get those triceps going. Here we go. I want you to squeeze those triceps. Feel your hips up, your triceps squeezing. Here we go. We're almost done. Circuit number 1. We have 3 and 2 and 1, and you get a little break. All right, go ahead and shake out those hands if you need to. Give them a little break. We're going to go into circuit number 2, and this is going to start off on our hands and knees in a quadruped position. So this can always evolve into a plank, but we're going to start in quadruped. This is going to make you really stabilize your core. You might keep both of your hands on the dumbbell, or you might put your opposite hand on the ground. We're doing a single arm row. So we're just going to start with one hand. You're going to row the dumbbell back up as far as you can, and then right back down. Let's try it together for 8 reps. You're trying to pinch your elbow and your shoulder blades straight back behind you and straight back down. So make sure the elbow isn't flaring out. You're squeezing your core. Here we go. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now you can always try to prop yourself up on that dumbbell if you prefer. So see what feels most comfortable to you, and let's try the other side. Here we go. Exhale to squeeze. And 5 and 4. You got this. Stay with me. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, nice and easy. Take your time to stand up. Deep breath in through the nose. And deep breath out. All right, we're gonna do just a little squat. I know it's upper body day, but we're just gonna do a little squat with the palms facing the legs. And then on the way up, imagine you're zipping up your coat, driving your elbows up just to get a little bit of that upright row. So a little squat down, and then zip up your coat, driving your elbows up. Just working those upper shoulders, upper back. Exhale up. Here we go, you got this. Squeeze. Here we go. Focus on the core, keeping your chest up. We have 4. Last 3. And 2. And 1. We have 3 exercises per circuit. So we're taking it back to the ground for the final exercise of circuit number 2. You can grab both dumbbells or one, feet on the ground, dumbbells right in front of your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna try a full sit-up. See if you can get all the way up, and then overhead press right from the shoulders and control your way back down. So you might need lighter weights for this one. Sit up, overhead shoulder press, bring it right back down, control your way back, working the core, working those arms. You can always bring one dumbbell across the chest if you need to, so it'll look more like this across the chest, bringing both hands, and that will help you stabilize if you need to, but this is upper body core burn, so we need to make sure we're getting the core at the same time. Here we go. 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, you can grab a quick sip of water, and then we're going into set number 2 of our final circuit, our quadruped row. So we're going to go back into this position on our hands and knees, grabbing those weights. You might take a little bit of a heavier weight here. Let's start with the left arm this time. We're going to exhale to row, inhale to release. 7, 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, opposite side. No time to waste. And 7. Keep your core strong. Pull your belly button in. Here we go, stabilize. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. Take your time bringing those dumbbells up. You might bring a heavier weight again if you need to. Set your feet. We have a squat and upright row. Squat, upright row. So think about zipping your coat up, driving your elbows up. Remember, we're not shrugging. So keep the space between your ears and your shoulders, and just think about driving those elbows up. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes. Here we go. 4, 3, that's it. 2, and 1. And finally down to the ground. We have the sit-up with the press. If you're not quite to the sit-up yet, you can also do this without any weight, or just take the press out as you work on crunches. So we're gonna sit up and press. You can do this without dumbbells if you need to. This does require a lot of mobility of the shoulders, a lot of strength in the core. I don't want you to put pressure on your back. If you're not engaging your core properly, you might be stressing your back. So focus on what you're feeling. Pay attention to each movement and keep yourself focused on the muscles that you're feeling here. Keep that belly button pulled in. Exhale to sit up. Here we go. We have 3. We have 2. And finally, last one, all the way up and relax. Okay, short little rest if you need a sip of water, but we are basically just using this rest to flip back over onto our hands and knees so that we can get into our final set of circuit number 2. Here we go. 8 reps if this is week 1 for you. On all fours, let's start with the right arm. Exhale to pull. Inhale to release. We have 7. and 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's get right into that other side. Here we go. We're trying to be effective and efficient, getting our whole workout in a short period of time while still being controlled. Here we go. The more you can put your mind where your muscles are, the more you're going to engage those muscles and help build them to get stronger. Here we go. Count your reps. We have 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Take your time to stand up. Switch out your weights if you need to. If you need a different weight for this exercise, let's get these reps in. Remember, little squat down and row it up. Squeeze your core. We're really working those shoulders, upper back muscles to make them pop. Here we go. Supporting your posture. Squeeze it up. Here we go. Don't forget to count. You want to see progress by being able to do more reps as your endurance gets stronger and stronger. Here we go. 3, and 2, and 1. All right, let's take it back down. Final time. Sit up, overhead press. Get yourself set. Remember, you might do 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell across the chest, or no dumbbells at all. In either case, you're trying to sit all the way up and engaging your core to push it up overhead. Here we go. Big exhale up, push, and control your way back down. So you're not just flopping back onto the ground. You're pulling that belly button in, squeezing your core, pushing it out. Here we go. We have 3 here. If you're with me with week 1, 2, and 1. All right, good news. We are done with the weights for now. But of course, we have an upper body core finisher that we have to go through. So we're going to go through an AMRAP. There are 3 exercises, and the reps are going up in a ladder. We start with 5 reps, 10 reps, 15 reps. I'll talk you through. For 5 reps, we have push-ups. You can do full body push-ups, or you can drop down to your knee. Either case, you have 5 reps. Then we go up to 10 reps. We have mountain climbers. We have 10 mountain climbers each leg. Then we have 15 reps, which is bicycles. So we go onto our back, hands behind the head. We have 15 bicycles each side, of course. And because it's an AMRAP, which means as many rounds or reps as possible, it means there's no rest until we get to the cool down. So you're going to see how many times you can get through this. And each week, you're going to keep track to see if you can beat your record here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We have 5 minutes. How many times can you get through this? I want you to count every time you get back to the push-ups because that equals another round. So we're going to get started. Remember, 5 push-ups, 10 mountain climbers, 15 bicycles, all the way back to the top. We have 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5 push-ups. Remember, counting your own reps. Then you hold a plank, 10 mountain climbers each leg. Here we go. Then you flip over onto your back, hands behind the head. 15 bicycles each leg. So I want you to count your reps. It's not about keeping up with me. It's about challenging yourself. So you're counting those 15 reps. As soon as you finish those 15 reps, remember, you're pushing yourself to get right back around. Flip it around for 5 push-ups again. So then you have 5 push-ups. Hold that plank. Then you have 10 mountain climbers each leg. Stabilize. Here we go. Breathe. Count your reps. Then you flip over onto your back. Hands behind the head. Get those mountain climbers. Here we go. We have push-ups, mountain climbers, bicycles. Wherever you are, just keep counting those reps. 5, 10, 15, all the way back up to 5 push-ups. How many times have you gone through it so far? Count your rounds. Here we go. Hold that plank nice and steady as you do those mountain climbers. And then those bicycles are exercise number 3. Here we go. Keep breathing. We're almost there. Here we go. If you're timing yourself, make sure you set that timer for 5 minutes. And just know that you have the cool down coming up next. So you want to push yourself, your upper body and your core for the entire 5 minutes to see how many rounds you can get through, because then you've made it to the cool down. Here we go. Remember, with those push-ups, you can always drop the knees down if you need to. I'd rather you focus on perfect form than try to keep those knees up. Here we go. Drive those knees for mountain climbers. All right, stay focused. How many rounds are you on? We have 2 minutes to go. So let's see if you can get close to doubling where you are right now. Here we go, all about the core and upper body. So let's stay focused. Here we go. Let's work it. Almost there, almost there. Here we go, here we go. No time to rest. Remember, knees down if you need to get those perfect push-ups in. Or challenge yourself at the end. Right into those mountain climbers. Think about your transitions. That is how you're going to get more rounds in as you get stronger and faster each week. Here we go. Crank out those bicycles. Almost there. Let's see what you got. Stay focused. This is all about the upper body core burn. So you should be feeling those muscles work. Here we go. Breathe. How many rounds are you on now? Get those mountain climbers in. Here we go. Here we go. Push it with me. And then flip it over. Here we go, bicycles. Let's push it. 30 seconds to go. Finish where you are. Here we go. Half rounds count. So even if you get halfway through the next round, don't forget that counts. You're trying to beat yourself each week. Here we go. You got this. Stay focused all the way. I want you to stay all the way until the buzzer. I'm going to give you a countdown. So let's keep pushing it. Here we go. How many rounds can you get through? That's it. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome work. You did it. As you're catching your breath, I want you to try to breathe in and out of your nose as controlled as you can. Don't forget to write down how many rounds did you get through, so you don't forget a week from now what you need to push yourself to. Grab a quick sip of water. And we're going to go through a nice cool down. Starting on your hands and knees, we're going to thread the needle. Inhaling your right arm up. Exhaling to reach through behind your left wrist. We're going to do 3 dynamic stretches here. And then on your third one, as you exhale through, you're going to hold it. See if you can get that shoulder to the ground. Maybe pressing your left hand further, centering your hips, or you can even bring your left arm around your back if you prefer. In either case, you should be getting a nice deep stretch through your back. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale. And then inhale all the way out and up. And release to the other side. Left arm inhales up. Exhales through. Remember, we have 3 dynamic reps on this side. And then on the third one, you're going to reach as far as you can and get into that static stretch, centering your hips, maybe walking the right hand forward, or maybe wrapping the right arm around your back. Whatever option you chose on the other side, notice how this side might feel different. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And then inhale to slowly unwind all the way back up. And back to all fours. We're going to tuck the toes under, push the hips up to downward dog, and then walk your hands back to your toes. Grab opposite elbow, slightly sway side to side. Shake your head no. And yes, just letting everything go. Release those hands as you tuck your chin to slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath in, reach up overhead, grab your left wrist, and pull it over to the right. Inhale back up, grab your right wrist, and pull it over to the left. Inhale back up. We're going to bring the feet out wide. Interlock the fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in to lift your chest. And exhale to fold forward, bringing your arms over your head, feeling that chest and bicep stretch. And slowly inhale back up. See if you can switch the interlock, the awkward way of holding your own hands behind your back. If it isn't already, try to find that opposite thumb on the outside. Inhale to lift your chest and exhale to fold. Just stretching at a slightly different angle. And gently inhale to come all the way up. Slowly shake it out. Deep breath in, reach up overhead. Grab your right elbow as you stand tall to stretch out your tricep. You can always add in a side stretch if that feels good. Exhale to gently release, switch and grab the opposite elbow. Grab onto that tricep, deep breathing in and out of your nose. Again, adding in that side stretch if that feels good to you. Even stretching for just 10 seconds per muscle group can be a great way to help your muscles recover, re-lengthen, and increase your flexibility. So don't forget to stay hydrated. Get that lean protein in. I hope you're sweating just like I am. And don't forget, each week, increase those weights, add 2 reps, and you'll really start to see yourself getting stronger each week. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who you think might join you, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love to see how much we can help you throughout the coming weeks. Thanks, and great work today. See you next time.